and how you guys doing today? My name's Eddie and welcome to my channel. Well, you know what? First off, just to let you know, this is my first, true video that I'm putting up. I've always wanted to, I think a lot of us, people that watch YouTube, wonder, you know, man, I want a YouTube channel. I should start, get a camera. Maybe, I'm gonna need a microphone. I'm gonna need this. I need good lighting. I need, blah, 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 blah. I want to start, making YouTube videos. And, a lot of us want to make YouTube videos and we just don't take that step, into actually making videos. So, I decided, hey, I'm just gonna use an iPhone that I've purchased and, you know what I mean? Just go off of that. Just roll with it. But, yeah, so what do I do? Well, basically, long story short, I flip phones. And not just phones, but that's my main thing. That's how I got started into the whole flipping game. But, yeah, you basically just, someone has a phone for sale. Like, say they list it for $300 and the value of it's around $300, give or take, maybe a couple dollars. But, someone lists it for $300, you say, hey, can I get it for, $225? And they're like, well, you know what, the best I can do is $275. And you're like, well, you know what, I can do $250. And they're like, all right. And, you say, hey, I can meet right now, I got cash on hand. So then you meet them and you get it for $250, and then you list it, sell it yourself for $300, $325, whatever you want to do, whatever they go for, I should say. That's how you make money flipping phones, long story short. And basically you just want to, my whole thing is buy low, sell low. I'm not saying I sell low to kill my profit, but I definitely try to get it for as cheap as I can so I can sell it for as cheap as I can with gaining my, profit margins that I want to, gain on the sale or whatever. But, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. There's a little struggle with it sometimes, but for the most part, I have good days and I have bad days. I think we all have that, no matter what you do with yourself for a living. But yeah, so like this phone right here, 7 Plus. So I got this phone from my one friend. He actually downsized to a SE. This is actually what I'm videotaping off of right now, but he downsized to a SE, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, what the but, yeah, so I don't know, that 7 Plus is too big for him, I guess. But, yeah, I got this for $350, and, I do eBay sales, but I have a guy, a wholesaler. I'm a wholesaler, but a wholesaler, that buys it from me. And, so I got this for $350, and I ended up selling it to him for what? This is a 128, so I'll get, around $600, $650 for it, which ain't bad at all. I mean, the phone retails for $850, but it's not brand new. It's just a phone, no box, no nothing, just a phone. $650, and it's a quick $300. Can't beat it, honestly. I mean, I can sell for $600, $250, and have a good day. Just chill and relax with the family for the rest of the day. And it all depends on your area as well. Like, I live in Delaware. Now I know you guys are like, well, Delaware, what the hell is that? Delaware is a small state underneath Philadelphia, next to Baltimore-ish. But, Delaware is really small and it's tight-knit. A lot of people know that I buy phones, so they hit me up. Hey, my sister, or my brother, or my cousin, or whatever. My friend, they have a phone for sale, go through the whole haggling process, which I'll get into on another video. And, basically, you just haggle, knock them down to a price that you feel comfortable paying to where you can make a profit, and go from there. I mean, obviously, the more phones you buy, definitely the more money you'll make. I mean, I know the one guy, the wholesaler I was talking about, he buys about 20 to 30 phones a day, and I kid you not. But he only makes like 20, 30 bucks a piece. But still, when you're well known and pay good prices, people will come to you. I mean, I pay good prices, but I try. You're lying if you're trying to say to me that you don't try to get for as low as you can, no matter what you sell or what the product is, whether it's a car, a t-shirt from Goodwill, that you flip on eBay. And I'll get into all that later about the small stuff to sell on eBay, and because I'm just trying it out myself actually. But yeah, so I flip iPhones. Sounds crazy, I know, but I quit my job 7 months ago to do this, and I actually love doing what I do. To be honest with you, like I love electronics. I learned, through the whole process of flipping phones, I learned how to fix iPhone screens, and that actually helps a lot if you break your own, because you can go to a shop for iPhone 6, pay like what, 80-90 bucks. I'll get a screen right off of eBay for 27, 29, 30 bucks and fix it for myself. It's just comes in handy. And meet new people, you go different places, and a couple shady people here and there, but it's not, Delaware is not, I mean, I could see if you lived in a city, or live somewhere where there's like definitely a lot of shadiness going on, but Delaware, we don't have that much crime, especially where I live in Harrington. But yeah, it's small, and I make a living off of it. I quit my job, like I said. I used to make like 12, 13 bucks an hour, and I was watching my daughter grow, but not as much as I wanted to be in her life. Working 60, 50 hours a week, and just struggling, man, with trying to spend time with my family, because I'd get off of work and then I'd have to go pick up some phones, and it's just really tough, really tough. So what I ended up doing was quitting. I quit, and deep down inside I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But everything's worked out, and I'm blessed. I really am. I got a daughter. She's a year and 3 months now, growing up very quick. Feel like I'm gonna be buying her first car tomorrow. But yeah, so I flip iPhones. I don't know if you ever had anybody say that to you. I flip iPhones. I flip cars and all that other stuff too every once in a while, but I just generally love buying and selling phones. It's just the whole process. I love it. And I'll talk to you guys in next videos coming up how to do it, where to source from. Basically it's, I can tell you a couple things off the top of the head right now though, but obviously the more you get into it, you'll have people message you on Facebook or call you and say, hey, how much you want to pay for this, blah blah blah. A lot of times I just look up on eBay what the going prices are on auctions, not buy nows, auctions, and ending soonest or already ended, and I just check out the prices of what they went for if I don't know the price for that phone at that particular time. But generally I know the price of phones, to buy so many of them, it's crazy. But yeah, so I sell a couple on eBay. eBay, which I will, like I said, I will talk about it on another video. eBay's a whole 10-12 minutes of talking about eBay and what to watch out for. A lot of scams, let's put it that way. But Craigslist, honestly, I don't bother with Craigslist at all. I've never bought one phone off of Craigslist because it's just so shady, and I don't know. But Facebook groups, remember that. If you have a Facebook, and if you don't, get one, just for the sole reason of flipping, go to your search bar and search groups and type in, like, for instance, I'm just going to give an example from my state. So it'd be like something like this, but pertaining to your state or your area. Basically, we have like Delmarva's #1 buy and sell group, which is Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. We have cell phones and accessories, Delmarva. We have, what is it, swap and sell. Just a whole bunch of different yard sale groups. I literally joined every single group that there is to do with anything of, like, selling stuff in my area, and even Maryland, because Maryland's right, I'm only like 20 minutes away from Maryland. So yeah, basically what I do is I join all these groups, and right at the search bar right on top of Facebook, you just type in iPhones, and then like you'll get some like stuff from like big channels or whatever on Facebook talking about like Tech Insider, talking about iPhone's newest update, blah blah blah. But you'll have the section where it says friends and groups, and you can see every single iPhone that's been listed within whenever. You can type in Galaxy phones, or Note 3, Note 4, Note 5, whatever you're looking for, type it in there, and they'll pop up. All the for sale groups, the phones will pop up, and I just go in there and make an offer, try to get it right away, cash on hand. That's what I tell them. And I also make cash for phone ads in these groups, so that helps out a lot too as well. I have people, be like, how much for this? And the thing is, I always people always ask me how much you want to pay for this. I always, try to get them to splurt out a number first, which also helps with the resale. But yeah, so hopefully you guys look forward to hearing about my daily vlogs of buying these, what not to do and what to do. How much they go for, how I sell them, how I buy them, daily interactions with customers, people that I buy from, sell to. And, just all around, I want to make this channel basically not just, how to flip. I don't want you to buy a book or nothing like that. I just want people to know the life of Eddie Haynes. It's kind of crazy, but I do some interesting stuff every once in a while. And hopefully to catch you on a video one day to reflect on all this. But in the meantime, I could teach people what I know, my knowledge. What I've learned, everything. There's so much not to do. That's why, I want to get my word out there, my voice, my opinion on facts and matters, because, a lot of people do get scammed. And it's sad that people actually go out of their way to scam people, but a lot of people get scammed, taken advantage of. A lot of people don't know what iCloud is. People, I swear, I kid you not, like 3 times a day people hit me up and are like, hey, do you know how to bypass this password? I'm like, yeah, is it just a lock screen? No, it's iCloud. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's a paperweight. I can buy it for parts though, but that's it, screen costs. And you know what, usually I do like 25% under what screen costs are, because I'm buying a brand new one, so that one's probably got a scratch or two. So yeah, it's just so much misinformation out there, so much people don't know, and I'd like to, teach everybody a little bit about what I do. So thank you guys for stopping by. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.